BBQ and Bulldogs. Con Dios. What's going on, people? I'm gonna cover a quick topic. This is an important topic too. People are taking a piss. This is a very important topic. Who you get your dogs from? It's one of the most important things that you gotta consider when getting these dogs. Come on, boy. He only opens up in the woods. That's when he starts walking fast. But who you get the dogs from really counts, man. Because you guys are buying dogs from people that I want to address one thing. UKC had some good dogs back in the day. Now, I never hunted with a UKC dog, no. But when I was young, I was already known for having dogs. I was like 20 years old. And some kid gave me, he was my age, he was 20 years old. He gave me a UKC Kobe dog with ribbons, blue ribbon, and all that bullshit. And you know me, I was heavy in the dog games then. I was heavy in the game dogs then. I'm retired, nothing I do is to, you know what I mean, glorify or promote the violation of the 1976 Act. But they got the Mexicans jamming. They fixing their houses, so they jam with their music. But yeah, none of my shit's to promote any illegal shit. We just talking historical facts. And yeah, we talking historical facts. We ain't scared. Because the people that's forcing all these laws are worse than people doing these, what they made into a, but I'm gonna talk, that's what we talking about. Where you get your dogs. Well, we're not promoting nothing. We talking about where you get your good dogs from. But what's going on, Blaze? But what's up, boy? You gotta watch out who you get your dogs from. It's like, do you wanna get your information from an actual pilot, somebody flew a plane, or somebody that only did the simulation or hang around pilots and only did pilot games? Now, like I said, UKC now, did people hire game dogs under the UKC registration? Yeah. Good looking, Blaze. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, homie. Hit the like button. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, them blue ribbon Kobe dogs. Yeah, a couple people hid game dogs under the UKC shit. But you would really have to know who you're getting from to get a UKC, AKC dog. Please don't play yourself now. You really have to know who you're getting it from. And you really gotta know who exactly, if they're honest. So you gotta really, really know. But at that time, I got a Kobe dog with UKC papers. And I didn't think she was any good. I'm 47. I'm like, this is 27 years ago. So I'm thinking, you know what I mean? My hot shit is gonna curve that shit out quick. And my hot shit been winning in the woods. I've been catching hogs the whole time, just winning in the woods. So in my head, I'm like, man, my shit gonna bust this Kobe UKC shit up. So we bumped them. And me and my baby mom bumped them at the time. And man, that Kobe joint held her on for like 15 minutes off the chain. Held her on. They were really, really smart joints, so they really didn't. See, back then, that the dogs was different. Nowadays, people scared to do 15, 20, 30 minutes. Back then, that's what we did just to see what was popping. So them dogs had to be really good back then. This is 27 years ago. Yeah, I'm talking historical facts. I ain't scared to talk that shit. That's what we did. I already did my 10 time, and I still 10 toes. I scratch like them dogs. So I don't promote it. I don't breathe for that shit, but I can talk that shit from back in the day. Anyway, them crackers still talk about, so, well, you know, come on, boy. It's a bug. It's a bug. Them police still talk about bullshit, look at a certain way. Or them squares talk about things a certain way, so we can talk about shit. This is what we think. This is what we like. Fuck that. Anyway, Kobe joint held his own, scratching everything, looked good. Did I breed to it and everything? Nah, I gave it to somebody that had a pet that liked the pets, that needed a pet bull. So I said, here's a Kobe dog. It's a good pet bull. What's up? What's going on? Hit the like button. Appreciate the love, y'all. Nice game pitch. Thank you. 8 light years. What's up? 8 light years. What's going on? CJF 214. What's popping? What's going on? I'm chilling out here. Thanks for the love. Hit the like button. So yeah. So I gave it to somebody that wanted a pet. So I did the right thing. But she earned her spot with me. Because I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna pass on no bullshit, no matter what. I'm not gonna pass off a people biting. Well, I did sell. I told a couple motherfuckers they was people biters. Good looking, appreciate you. Yes, my buddy. Walking with my buddy. You know, dogs is man's best friend. But, so I gave it to somebody. It was a good dog. It earned its stripes. So I gave it to somebody and they had it forever after life. I think she died at 13, 14. And I think she had like 3-4 litters for the people. They were square company workers. You know, one of them dudes that like football, drink beer on the weekends, and he had a nice couple of dogs. You know, Kobe dogs are popular. But anyway, nowadays, would I, if you run real game dogs, I wouldn't get no UKC, AKC shit. I would really do some research of who got them, and if anybody has hunted them in the last couple generations. That one right there is an Eli Zebo dog right here. He's a smoke dog off of Chucky Jr. Right there, some Lonzo on the bottom. Yes, sir. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate the love, y'all. So, where do you get your dogs from? See, a lot of these people are getting these dogs and they just selling papers and doing people dirty, man. I don't like that shit. Because I fell victim of that shit a couple times. Of people just peddling for paperwork. And then people just doing dog shows with these dogs and they got like champion ribbon, blue ribbon. And then somebody, see, I was on some game shit back in the day. Now I'm on some positive shit. But back then, I was on some game dogs. You know, we was in the woods. So I bought some shit that had some blue ribbon champion shit. And I went to the woods with them. Man, that shit got lost in the woods. What's up, Fly Eagles? Fly. You know what I mean? They pulled that one off yesterday. But I'm not an Eagles fan, but I like the team. I like the Baltimore Ravens. That's what I like. You know what I mean? But, you know, Eagles is my B team. You know what I mean? Yeah, I lost that bullshit in the woods because it was that AKC, UKC shit, and it said champion. It wasn't the Kobe shit. No, this was an ADBA dog, but it had all this championship, but it wasn't no champion. The other ways it was champions on that, you know, that bullshit. And I thought I spent a good couple of dollars, and I took it to the woods and I lost that motherfucker. You know? So Again, who do you get your dogs from? That counts a lot. No, Jordan is the best of all time. Don't start no bullshit around here. LeBron is good. He alright and everything. Because he's a physical specimen. But he ain't better than Jordan. No, no, no. Hit the like button. Yes, sir. I like the D. You hear me? I went to the show up today. And y'all look like y'all have some straight bulldoggers up there. My crunchy one best in show up there. For I think it was 2 year old at that time. He won the best in show for the whole show. Yeah, no, my wife won best in show in the D. Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, I was in the dog show up there. I like y'all up there. Y'all felt your energy. Y'all had some real bulldogs up there. And my boy won best in show. If you look at my YouTube pages, I probably have Crunchy with the judge that was sitting on a chair. He couldn't walk. And it was my wife with the trophy. That's Crunchy right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, but back to, yeah, I know people enjoy their dogs and they have fun with them with that other stuff. But you want real game dogs, man. You don't want no, you know what I mean, generations of show stock neither. You definitely don't want that. You don't want generations of show stock and all that. And you don't want stuff that they got the beautiful ass paperwork. Because there's dudes that are hustlers. They got money. They know they get to $1. They get dog game is full of hustlers. And they get to $1 and they'll sell you and they'll buy some pretty ass paperwork and they'll sell them. And then it's up to you to get a good one. They figure the paperwork is so good that they're gonna get a good one out of there. And you know, and usually that works. But how many generations of that do you want? Yeah, he was a good player. I can't hate. Y'all might repeat with y'all. Y'all gonna go. They gonna have to. Baltimore's gonna be up there too. I'll get from KC, but we gonna be alright. Y'all got. I don't know. Y'all got no threats over there. Y'all ain't got no threats over there. But anyway, yeah. Where do you get your dog from is the most important thing, man. That's the most important thing. Is where you get your dog from. Who you get it from. Stop getting your dogs from people that only talking about what they paperwork is about. Stay away from people that think that it's all shows and no hog hunts. Yeah. But good boy. That's what I want to pass off to the young boys, man. To the young dog, man, of today. Who you get your dogs from? Pass the info off on this live. If you can, boy. Fly, Eagles, fly. You the man today. But what's important is who you get your dogs from. That's the most important thing, man. Kid called me today. Well, he hit me up a while back. Talking about, yeah, I got a dog that's related to your dog. And we had the same grandma. The dogs had the same grandmas. But it's different hands. And 1 or 2 generations off of different hands makes a big difference in dogs. If you know anybody that does with dogs, they'll tell you. You know what I mean? That's my message for y'all. Who do you get your dogs from? Do your research. Motherfuckers just putting little paperwork together. They just putting things together because this is that and this is that. But they not running the dog how it's supposed to be. They're not checking him out how it's supposed to be. You know? Good boy. They're not breeding for the right purpose. They're not checking them the right way. They don't have the right breeding plans right. What are the plans for the bloodline? Because every breeder tell you what they're doing for 2-3 generations. You getting puppies from breeders that they just put shit out there. And I see people now, I be watching Facebook, the Blue app, and I see people putting all these pedigrees, L this, L that, champ this, champ that. And yeah, that's a good start, and that's what you want. It's definitely a good start, and that's what you want. But that motherfucker nice, ripped up. Yes, he is. Look at him. Beautiful. That's how you shape a dog. But they just putting this shit together because they got money to buy the dogs, the paperwork. They on TikTok, Facebook, breeding. Man, they ain't, and I don't hate on no person. So, like, I mean, a lot of motherfuckers get their bread off of that, and I respect them. When we talking about percentages and having some hot shit, and having some hot shit all the time, and a line of hot shit, and dogs that produce good dogs, and have a family of good dogs. You know, in my family of dogs, we have 3 service dogs. We got dogs that caught shit in the woods. We got dogs for every facet of what you want. That's the breeders you want, you hear me? So do your motherfucking research on the people you get your hounds from, man. Stop getting played for about, it's like a money scheme. They don't give a fuck about how good them dogs are. They give a fuck how the paperwork look. You know what I mean? They give a fuck how that paperwork look and how that motherfucker cha-ching, that cash app look. That's what they give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. See his pedigree. He got a new working stock bred to old Zebo stock. He got Chucky Jr. bred to some Zebo shit. A male for that bred to a female for Chucky Jr. bred to some other Zebo shit. And then they bred that to a female Chucky Jr. off of some Lonzo shit. You feel me? So, he a lion bred and bred Zebo dog, Eli dog. Different Elis, different Zebos. The bull that I got him from, he putting that shit together. I believe he's an honest breeder. Not a money breeder. He don't need the money. It's them people that constantly breed. Because they're breeding percentages. That's what they breed. That's what they doing. They breeding on percentages. They counting on the percentages of the paperwork. They ain't ever They ain't never do nothing with them hounds. But put them on a treadmill, make them look pretty. And they bred on the percentages of the paperwork. And then they depend on a whole bunch of motherfuckers that don't know no better. With a whole bunch of money. You feel me? That's what's going on out here, y'all. So you gotta watch out who you get your hounds from. It really matters who you get your hounds from. You gotta get them from folks that been tested or as good as the dogs are supposed to be. So if the dogs are supposed to be tested and had a history of being in the woods, that's where you get your dogs from. You don't get your dogs from some clean ass old folks that ain't never did shit. All they do is hustle. All they do is sell money to peddle puppies and their breeders the whole life. You definitely don't get none of that. Come on, boy. Get him out the way. Come on, boy. Watch how different he acts in the woods, but this shit might be cutting off in the woods. Come on, boy. Come on. So where we get your house from is the most important thing. Because if you get that shit from peddlers, you don't have to wait a couple generations to get that shit to work. I'm just being honest. Your shit ain't gonna be working, dog. So if you call them, you're never gonna get no dogs. You're gonna waste your money. You feel me? So if you got from dogs, people that's just peddler people, money hungry folks, YouTubers that you never see them in the dog shows. If you get your dogs from a YouTuber, make sure you see that motherfucker in a fucking dog show. Make sure his dogs is winning something in the dog show. If you get them from a TikToker, make sure they're using them dogs in the dog show and they winning there too. Because you need confirmation. Make sure them dogs is winning in both shows. In the legal shows and the fucking illegal shows. It don't have to be happening here in the United States. It can be happening, out of state, out of the states. But make sure your shit's from that, man. Or from people that have been into that business and they know what to look for and how to breed it and put it together for you. You feel me? You don't want it from them dudes that never been in trouble with the law. You don't want no shit like that from scary ass people. You don't want no hounds from no scary ass motherfuckers that ain't never did nothing ill. You know what I mean? I'm not into promoting that type of lifestyle, but come on, this life is a square life. You telling me you're a fucking teacher's pet your whole life and I want to get dogs from you? Fuck no. You got some sissy ass, follow leader ass wolves, dogs. Come on, boy. You ain't got no piss no more in there. Come on. Come on. It's the good time. That's when people don't be going to everybody's leaving. Only some people go to the woods, to the trail. Motherfucking bee landed on my feet. Come on, boy. Now he's waking up a little bit. See, he moped the whole time over this motherfucker. And now he woke up a little bit. Taking a dookie, I ain't got no fucking finger. Taking a crap. go. Come on. Now he gonna wake up a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, my other joints, they would have dragged me all the way up to this part. Zebo is a lazy walker, but when he gets in his trials, he wakes up a little bit. See, some dogs, every dog's different. You gotta go to your dog's needs, you know. If he likes this, you do that. So a dog like Zebo, walking is the best thing for him, just to get that mileage in. Because he looking real good. He's basically walking. Good boy. Old-fashioned road work. Good boy. Good old-fashioned road work. Come on. Good boy. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so dog, he only does sprint work. He likes to chase the hides and flirt pole. He really don't spring pole. He'll chase the balls and stuff like that. He likes that type of stuff. So walking for him, he gonna help you get in shape. Walking a hound like him, cause he ain't pulling you. Come on, he ain't pulling you. He ain't doing no extra shit. He walking with you. Come on, boy. Come on. But he sees this and he wakes up a little bit. Come on. We might have some trouble with connection, but it's alright. So far we walked a mile. See what we gonna do. Come on. Come on. Look. Here we go. Trickle a little water in there. Motherfuckers, they'll be lifting up their leg and don't even be pissing. And they'll pull you to a bush. Just a motherfucking fraud. Come on, let's go. We saw a motherfucking raccoon here last time. I wanted to let him get it so bad. But I seen people walking around, so I didn't want them to judge me. He got his rabies shots, he got all his shots. Come on, boy, you ain't pissing no more. Stop that shit. So he probably could have jumped on that shit. If I see one now, it's on the spot. Yeah, you put one of my videos on and you walk with me, you can put it on the treadmill and you can lose some calories. I guarantee you lose 300-400 calories fucking with me. We seen the raccoon right here last time. Watch it. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Come on. That's a good boy. Huh? Good boy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. So you gotta do your research on who you get your hounds from. Stop playing with your money, man, because motherfuckers are gonna take your money with some pretty ass pets. That's what they gonna do. Have all dog breeds done that shit? Yeah, they done. Yo, you gotta remember, some breedings are made just to get the next puppy off of that dog. But you might just use it to be, you want to breed that daughter back to this dog. So you don't care how they act. And y'all putting your whole money, you all thinking this, and that. But y'all don't know how to cross it. And the breeder knows how to cross it. See? Little things like that matter. Little things like that matter when you're breeding these hounds. And if the people you getting your hounds from are curs, most likely you won't get by a cur. If them motherfuckers ain't doing nothing but got beautiful pens in the backyard, all pretty, and all them hounds, the setup is all pretty, and they just getting hounds and hounds for breeding, and then shipping them all. Man, don't buy nothing from that bulldog. So you gotta pay attention to that shit. Motherfuckers talking about, but none of the dogs in the last 3-4 generations ain't do shit. We selling brood stock. You know what we used to do? You know what we used to do when we was young? When we used to buy big dogs. Feel me?